Okay, that's the official name. Welcome to Operation Otaku, Episode 3, Deja Vu, anyone?
Yes.
So, yeah, we're here today, and we've got quite a few topics to talk about, but before we quickly get into this, I'd just like to say, wow, there's a lot of hurt people out there, isn't there?
Yeah.
Kinda.
Calm down, guys. It's just a joke.
Yeah, it's like, we don't really hate One Piece per se, but, it's a fun.
I just
saw
more than Attack on Titan.
I just saw one episode and I decided not to watch it, but I never said I hated it.
But yeah.
Yes, I never said I hated it, but yeah, I get called a Naruto.
Yeah, it's like we got told that apparently it's going to have the greatest ending to any anime of all time. So,
This better be fucking good.
You want to make fun of you.
Yeah. What Carlton said, we're going to hold you against that if it's the worst ending possible you can imagine. I can imagine it be worse than Mass Effect's 3 ending.
It'll be worse than the FMA ending.
Exactly. So, yeah,
it could be like the last episode, it could be like the last final episode, except instead of season 5, it's like season 18 or something.
I think it's gone past season 18. At this point. Anyway, let's begin our first bit of news. Nick?
First bit of news is a lot of Dragon Ball Z news.
So, yeah.
Clips, trailers, a new movie coming out in 2015, and a teaser.
Extended film. So, Tristan, go first?
The teaser doesn't really say much except, there's going to be a horrible wish that shouldn't have been said, and then you get the dragon, and then you get Goku going Super Saiyan, and that ends the trailer.
Which was Dragon Ball GT is in continuity.
Oh.
Yeah, you want to piss a lot of those people off, wouldn't you?
Dragon Ball GT was the shit.
No, it wasn't.
Guys,
if it's gonna bother you guys so much, then let's not talk about GT.
Well, but again, we can't say anything sucks, otherwise we're gonna upset someone, because that's how it goes.
Attack on Titan sucks, One Piece is overrated, and Naruto is just boring.
Exactly, that's the problem. So yeah, let's start with the first thing. Battle of the Gods had a dub clip with Vegeta versus how pronounce this guy name? Brees?
Beerus.
Yeah.
Beetlejuice?
No. It was Beetlejuice, but no.
What do you guys think of the 7-minute clip we got? I think it's very well dubbed. The animation, again, looks flawless from the translation, and I think it's done really well. Yeah.
I think it's really good. I like the voice actor playing Beatles. He's a god, so he's very powerful. You feel like he's of a higher rank, but at the same time, he comes across as very immature, very childish. I mean, he's making a huge deal out of something so small. Like he wants to destroy the world all because he doesn't have flan. That's brilliant, and that really works. Yeah. Very good, very good voice acting, and everyone else is awesome too.
Tristan, you want to say something?
No. It's just that for most of the voice actors have been voicing these characters for close to 20 years, so. They've gotten down how the characters act and how they should voice, so it shouldn't be a surprise.
Carlton?
Carlton.
Okay, we lost our friendly Carlton. But yeah, they released another clip as well, when they explain about Goku killing Frieza as well, and I thought that was really well done as well.
Oh, I didn't see that.
That's the most recent one that's been released, so...
Okay.
Yeah, so they're releasing some little short stuff and everything like that. It looks like it's going to be good. The film itself's good as well, but yeah.
It's really good.
Yeah, so I'm looking forward to it.
It's my favorite one of the Dragon Ball Z movies.
Yeah. So the 2015 movie, everyone's seen the teaser, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
And what is everyone's opinions on it? So I'll let you guys, I'm just going to quickly say, it does what a teaser needs to do. So I'll let you guys have the floor with it.
I think I think what we got is enough. It's a teaser. It's like, oh my god, what is this big wish that is so horrible? Either they're going to resurrect someone like Frieza, or they're going to, I don't know, something is gonna happen, and yeah, I'm excited about that.
I think there's gonna be another god get resurrected. But what is Shinron's capability Like, who can he not revive himself? Can he like be someone who's too strong or something?
Yeah, that's one of the stipulations is that he can't revive anyone stronger than the person who made him.
So it can't be someone that strong, I guess. Won't be a god.
Yeah.
So it's very manipulative.
What
But
happened?
they brought Goku and Gohan back. So.
Well, I'm just wondering with Shenron, what happened if his wish to give him free will?
Oh, that'd be interesting.
I'm just saying because Shenron is regarded as one of the most powerful Dragon Ball Z characters.
Or they could do like what happened in the I know GT where they had an evil version of the dragon.
Oh yeah. Oh no, I don't want to see that.
That wasn't such a bad concept, actually.
It was a bad concept. The dragon good looking as a cigar.
Or performance.
It's just not, it's not a good anime.
Nick, you just want to piss people off, don't you? Did someone steal your shotgun?
Yeah.
I don't know, I'm just changing my opinion so much because I'm so mixed about it, but in the end, it's not a very good anime.
Yeah.
GT wasn't very good.
Carlton, you were about to say something?
I was just making fun of Lemon, saying, did someone steal your lolies?
Alright then. Also, again, there's a website that announced the director, again, the original creator of Dragon Ball, doing it. And also, Manga UK announced the home release of Battle of the Gods through the UK for the 10th of December, so that's good release time for all the people for holidays, so if anyone is into manga, good gift for them to buy.
And as for the US side, you can get it from Funimation.
As always. So yeah, that's actually our Dragon Ball Z news. We are going to be talking a bit about it a bit later in our review.
On to the next piece of news. Disney nearly made an animated Kingdom Hearts TV show. Everyone else shut up, Tristan, go on a tangent.
I'm on a tangent. It's just mad for some reason. Anyway, it's that originally, when the game was being developed, they were going to make a TV series, but some things happened in the way of making it. Firstly, that they got the director's name. I didn't go through it, but they got him, and originally he loved anime, and one of the animes he saw was Cowboy Bebop, and that's how he wanted the TV series to be serious and yet still getting the main concept of the game. During that, he got the go ahead, and they were going through all the steps, and it got to storyboard. But once it got to storyboard, he had some conflict with the writers because he, unlike them, actually played the game and loved it. They didn't do anything of that, and they just went off whatever they saw in trailers and stuff. Okay. And when he saw that, he called them out on their bullshit, and they didn't like it because they just had them write off a whole bunch of pilots and episodes for the season. So when that happened, he went and said that he didn't want to mess up what Nomura and Square Enix were doing with the game because he actually played the game and it was really good. Okay. Because he got when they went to the pilot, he only got 11 minutes to do the pilot, which is basically 5 minutes to introduce everyone to the characters, and then 6 minutes in Agrabah, because when the pilot opened up, Sora, Donald, and Goofy were already in Agrabah with Maleficent, Jafar, and Riku. Okay. And another interesting fact is that when they were doing this, he actually got the go-ahead from Disney to use background art from the original movies from the vault. Oh, wow. So that's why when you look at the storyboard, there's no background art, because he was going to get the original background art from the movies and put them into the TV show. That's very good.
So he didn't want to be responsible for another Final Fantasy VII Advent Children. Good job.
No, he just really loved the game, and he wanted to respect what they were doing with the franchise when it was just the first game.
So what we can sum this up to, conflicts in creative differences again.
Yeah, that's what it was. And then once the higher ups from Disney saw what he was saying, because that's not what the game was about, and that's not what he wanted to do with the TV show, that's when they canned the project. Mm-hmm. And then he also said that if you had a chance to do it again, it would most likely be CG.
That would make sense. Yeah, so it's kind of disappointing it didn't get made, but I'm not too fussed about it. But
I mean, it was a good concept because he actually originally wanted it to be darker than it was, because Kingdom Hearts does have some dark concepts in the game. It was like Riku getting possessed by amps and stuff like that. Yeah.
It can go into very dark places.
I don't think Disney minds going dark. I mean, like even if not just in some of the content, like something like Gargoyles, it's sometimes went pretty dark. So I don't think they would mind doing the same thing with.
Yeah, but Disney is also making Ultimate Spider-Man, so your point is invalid.
That's Marvel.
Oh, yeah.
That's Marvel.
There is no difference.
Yes, there is.
It's just like when people ask me about Disney games, Disney Interactive doesn't do Marvel games.
Oh, so I should just be pissed off at Marvel for making
Yes. But anyway, you would love Maleficent because she was supposed to be the main antagonist of the actual season, if they ever got one. But when they were doing some test recording, he was asking her to go darker with Maleficent, and she said during the test recordings that Disney never allowed her to go that dark with the character, and she was surprised that he was actually trying to make her to be really pure evil.
How much more evil can she get?
Oh, she can. If you play the game, she can get really dark at times.
Really, really dark. You need to play the games or see some of the cutscenes. She's really good in it.
Okay.
But yeah, so Kingdom Hearts animated TV series didn't got off the ground, but if you're interested to find the storyboard, all the storyboards are up online to view, because originally you upload them to DeviantArt and now they're all over the internet to view on any KH fan sites or forums and stuff like that. So if you're interested, go have a look for yourself. So yeah, Nick, our next bit of news?
Gurren Lagann joins Adult Swim Toonami lineup.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, Carlton, you want to take the floor with this one quickly?
Gurren Lagann's the best anime ever made. Enough said.
You want to drill it?
I want to drill everything.
I think this is good that it's getting to those lot and stuff like that. It's appearing on the 16th of August at the 2 a.m. slot and stuff like that. But I think it's good it's getting on there. So it's a very recognisable anime, and it has its fan base. So you know, it's good.
It's the best time slot.
Yeah.
That's pretty much the times I'm getting back from the bars and stuff. It's around 2 a.m.
Yeah, everyone's a bit drowsy and they just want to watch some madness. So I think that's the perfect show to put that slot there. Please say you don't want to put on something like Kurilule on that slot.
Yeah, it's just with Toonami, the time slots people usually watch, or at least DVR it, is normally around like 11:30 or 12 to about 2 is when they usually watch it, because no one really watches the beginning or the end, which is the dead slap from 3 to 4.
It's funny because it is one of the most popular slots during that night, which is weird. Toonami for Adult Swim. But it's good everyone back. They've done a really good job of it and stuff like that. They announced, funny enough, if you're interested, so this little plug-in for Toonami, they have their own Tumblr page, which you can go to, you can ask them questions, and they will actually get back to you on some stuff, or even put your questions on their network or on their videos online, and it will answer you the questions that you asked for them. And sure enough, it's pretty good.
It's Outlaw Star.
Yeah, I'm waiting for Outlaw Star. That's the one show I want to see back on there.
I think I did see that question on Tumblr once before, because I was scrolling through it, and I think someone did ask about Outlaw Star, and it was basically if they can get the rights, they would like to show it again.
Yeah, because Tsunami said this about Gundam Wing, because someone asked about Gundam Wing, and said, can you show Gundam Wing? And they pretty much said it, say, once we get the rights, we will show, but at this point in time, don't read too much into it.
Yeah, it's because with Adult Swim, it's different and together with Cartoon Network, and it's basically just about money. So if they can get the ratings and the views, then they can get more money to get more stuff.
Yeah, and also you got to wait for the show run to end as well, because that's what they do with some of the show. They wait for their show end to run, they take it off, and then they add something new in its slot. Again, Toonami do a fantastic job as always. So yeah, this next bit of topic of news, all I'm going to say, I'm staying out this one. So I'll let you guys have the floors of this one.
I saw
I'm gonna have fun.
It's just basically just it's not even really, you can really call it journalism. It's just a hot topic to get views and clicks, because from what I saw, they didn't do any research.
We have to explain what we're talking about first.
CNN said all anime and manga is child pornography, and that you should be sick and disgusted with yourself for viewing it.
Yeah,
okay, number one, fuck CNN. Number two, basically the idea was that recently the Japan had made a law like against child pornography, and they're saying, but still, child pornography still appears in all of anime and manga, and I don't know. It's just, first of all, it's poor research, because in the very beginning, they have the news reports like, oh, we entered the anime and comic book stores and we had to shut off our cameras because what we saw was so disturbing. And
so they basically blurred out everything in the store.
Number 3, fuck Fox News. Number 4.
They just picked and chose what fit the description for them, and it was Love, Hina, and Enigma. That's what.
There's no.
Hang on, Carlton.
Love, Hina does not have any of that stuff in it that they're talking about.
Yeah, they basically got the got the volumes of them, and basically blurred out the bottom parts of any girl pictures, which was when someone went through and saw what they did, it was just basically them in a school uniform. Nothing was risque or anything like that. It was just regular girls in uniforms.
I mean, geez.
So, and number 4, they're going on and on about schoolgirls and all that crap. The age of consent in Japan is 14.
So this is CNN bad journalism at its finest, then.
Yeah, I mean, it's really just bad journalism. They're making it seem like anime and manga is like, no, they're making it seem like otakus are perverts and stuff, and they're making it seem like anime and manga is the primary reason of child pornography or child rape and stuff, which is totally not true.
Tristan?
What it is that they're just going after the fact that the law was basically for people who did doujin, which are basically fan comics, basically fan fiction.
Okay.
That's what it was for.
I think when I know I'm going to say out of this, but all I'm going to say, this is just like, again, like the hot topic of the year, basically, because let's be honest, it was music, it was violent films, it's been video games, and now it's anime. So it's nothing new. Yeah. It's always going to be the news. You're going to try to find something controversial, get people talking about it, and blame something on something else, because all it comes down to is proper parenting most of the time.
Mm-hmm. And it was funny because people were saying they expect it from Fox.
I know.
I mean, there are various reasons to say, like, what is the cause of violence or the cause of child pornography, but it doesn't mean that film or anime are the main cause. I mean, there are many reasons.
In the article, they had the audacity to say that a guy that was suspected in brutally killing a 7-year-old girl, the reason he did it was because they found child pornography in his home, and it may or may not have been manga.
Oh, you're funny you mentioned that, because you remember when Bowling and Columbine happened? They searched the house of the teenager that called the Bowling and Columbine incident, and guess what they found in there? And guess what all the news people blamed?
Video games.
They blamed the video game Doom for it, and also Marilyn Manson, that drove these kids to cause to do those killings.
Doom has little to do with what this happened.
It's the media. It's the media trying to find scapegoats to try to calm everyone down, because they don't want to face the real truth when it comes to these instances. And again, I'm shocked as if CNN did this. I'm more likely to see Fox do this. CNN outdid Fox for once.
It's just super annoying. Like, we deserve a freaking apology. I don't know why I'm going on and off swearing. I say fuck and then I say freak. But anyway. Like, fuck CNN, and like, we deserve a fucking apology.
I think we need to wrap this up. So, Tristan, you want to wrap this up?
It's just a hot topic. What they're trying to do, what Japan was trying to do, was crack down on the doujin, which had the quote unquote child pornography, because of it becomes a factor of is it lollies? There's 2 different types. What it is just basically, you know how when people look younger than they are.
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah, there's 2 types. There's the real one, which is basically a female character that looks like she's 12 or 14, but she's actually an adult, and then there's the actual kid.
Oh God, yeah. They done that in some sitcoms in America, I noticed, when they did a joke about it in the recent season of, was it Arrested Development, when they did the whole joke with Michael Cera's character. And they also did it in, when they actually, kind of dark way, did it in The Shield as well.
Yeah. Cause that's what it was. It's supposed to be a female. Yeah, it's supposed to be like a female character that looks like she's young, like she's 12 to 14, but in actuality she's like in her 20s to 30s.
Yeah, the Shield did a very realistic approach on it, which could have been a cop drama or anything like that. Moving away from that disgusting subject.
No, I have one last thing to say.
Oh God, what you got to say?
Congratulations, CNN. You joined the rank of Fox News and TMZ.
Well, I think that's the perfect way to leave it off. So, Nick, you want to introduce our next bit of news?
Stand By Me, Dora... I can't say that.
I'll say it, Doraemon.
3D CG film, new trailer, teaser, drama, and romance.
Okay,
Jenny!
Take the floor.
Yeah, I seem to be the one who has to talk about it because I grew up with the anime as a kid. I remember the theme song, both the Japanese one and the Spanish version. I grew up in Latin America. So Doraemon is a popular character. For those of you who don't know, it's a popular character and series, kind of like Winnie the Pooh or something like that. And the story basically is about Nobita, who's like a 10, 12-year-old kid who's a bit of a wimp. He gets bullied. He doesn't do well in school because he's kind of a slacker. And he's not exactly very strong or smart, but he has a good heart. He's very relatable and he does care about living things. Then this robot cat, Doraemon is kind of like he's a blue robot cat with no ears. I don't know, anime is weird. But he comes to Nobita and he's like, "Hi, I'm from the future and I'm here to help you," because it turns out that Nobita's future is gonna be a bad one unless he takes more control of his life or he does something about it. So Doraemon has this magic pocket where he can pull out any futuristic device. He has a time traveling machine, and each episode is focused on Doraemon trying to help Nobita with some mistake or some problem using a time traveling device or most of the time a futuristic device. So and it's very popular. They release a new anime and they release a new movie constantly. Although the recent films are more remakes of older movies, and this one seems to be this. This new one is the first CG
first CGI
3D animation, first CGI version of Doraemon. And the manga chapters were very episodic, and it seems to combine some of those episodes. So my guess is that they're going to interrelate those stories somehow. I don't know.
So everyone,
what do you guys think?
I think the teaser trailer did its job. I like the teaser trailer, and I'm curious to see it. And it's actually quite a big budget for a Japanese film. That's the thing. So I'm curious to see where it's going to go. Yeah,
interesting. You said big budget. I mean, is that the thing? Is that it's not that it looks cheap. It's just that I don't know. It's the decision with the animation stuff. I mean, some of the character designs look really weird. I mean, Shizuka, the girl, she looks fine.
Well, you translate
Doraemon has
2D animation to 3D animation, so sometimes it might not look weird.
Yeah, and like I said, Doraemon has a very basic design, so he's a very simple design, so he looks fine, but everyone else looks very weird, both in terms of movement and design.
Guys, you got anything else to add to this?
Also, check out the anime on Disney XD.
Yeah, because the main character is the Black Power Ranger.
Oh yes, I forgot about that shit. Yes, it's that Johnny Bosch, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, he does the voice for him. Yeah, I forgot about that. So yeah,
I didn't see the English version. I only saw the Japanese and Spanish version.
You need to watch the English. You got to get all three.
Yeah.
Disney got the rights to show the 2005 remake.
Yeah, I haven't seen the remake either. I've seen the original series.
And dubbed is better than subs.
God damn it, you stole my line. Film coming out. I'm trying to remember when it. What's the release date for this film? Because it's this year, isn't it? It's not far off. I think it's actually August, isn't it?
August 8th.
August 8th, so that's out next month. So just a couple of days.
Well, I'm really up for watching it. I am a fan of the anime, so yeah, I really want to watch it.
Maybe we might talk about it next time. Then we'll do a quick summary of it if it does get a Western release. Or we'll probably review it some time down the line. Nick, my next bit of news is quite a big one.
Naruto might be ending.
So, Carlton...
And then rebranding again. I'm calling the rebranding thing.
Carlton...
Carlton, you can go. I'll do some of that, sir.
But Tristan, you're the Narutard.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
The news that we got so far was only that about the movie called The End. Naruto looks older and look more mature. We actually in the background, you see someone who's pregnant. I hope it's Hinata. My fingers.
Yo, was that from your fanfic or something?
It's from the thing that they released.
He's hoping. But anyway, from what I've read, they had this is supposed to be a part of, I think, redoing the franchise, and it had it in quotations. So this might not be the last Naruto thing. It might just spin off into a new series.
I think they're just going to do another time skip.
Because it didn't say. It just has some of the things that make me a little iffy is that the last is in quotations.
I want it to end. I don't want it to end. If the time, great.
If it
it's
does
an amazing series.
Yeah, if it does get the views and money, it's not going to end.
What we're going to see is Naruto Generations, but maybe when Naruto and all the main characters get kids and stuff like that now.
Yeah, they're like. I think some people are saying that Naruto looks like he's 3 to 4 years older, so he's about in his early 20s.
Are they gonna pull off like a Legend of Korra that they're gonna like focus on the next generation, or are they gonna still focus on the Naruto characters?
If it does happen, you could probably see it both ways, where half the story is about with Naruto and his friends, and then the other half's with the new generation kids.
Or like Digimon O2.
Yeah.
We should have more info by next podcast because they're supposed to release the clip this coming up episode, whichever episode it is.
Okay, that's good to hear and everything like that. Again, Naruto very popular in Japan and everything like that. And
all I'm wondering is what's going on with Sasuke.
I'm actually wondering how many people are going to call us Naruto's for giving a little bit of praise to Naruto, even though the show still sucks.
Naruto
I don't
sucks.
watch Naruto.
You guys suck.
It's about a whiny, angsty, however old, whatever.
So it's every anime ever made.
Yeah, and that's coming from the guy that wants to get the world end with you. I'm just gonna shut up now.
He wants to play, what is it, School Days, the dating sim.
Okay, that has nothing to do with anything.
Yes, it does. You've been nagging me to get you that game.
Okay, let's go to the Power Rangers for someone gets arrested.
Yeah. Okay, let's move on to the next bit of news. So, Nick, you want to mention?
Saban contacts Chroma Squad game team due to Power Rangers similarities, blah blah blah, yada yada yada. Saban doesn't have a case.
So yeah, they really don't seem to have a case with it because the whole thing with Chroma Squad is that it's a parody of the genre, which is, I don't have to say it, everyone knows what it is.
Yeah.
Hentai! It rhymes with hentai!
Sentai, Super Sentai.
Sentai, yeah. Sentai.
Kamen Rider is better.
Yeah. So, Tristan, you're more the video game enthusiast here. What's your insight on this?
It's just basically them, Saban just saying that they don't want, they're just covering them for money. That's basically what it is. It's money saying, go ahead.
Do you think they only recently been bringing this up ever since they done the whole Power Rangers contract with the whole movie franchise?
That's basically what it is, because they don't want them imposing on their profit if they ever choose to make a Power Rangers video game.
Yeah, that's what I think is. I think that's what's happening, because they announced the new movie recently, and the movie is getting a lot of publicity and news alone. So they don't want to
get a game.
It's up in the air at the moment.
Yeah, I don't see them having a case, because it has nothing to do with their versions of the franchise. It's just a parody. It does not infringe on anything that they have that's trademarked by Saban.
Nick, you're quite a big fan of the whole genre. You just mentioned Kamen Rider. What's your insight on it?
It has just as much elements from all the different shows.
Yeah. Because have anyone played the beta version? Because I played the beta of this and I paid for it, and it's pretty good. It plays like an RPG.
I was going to the other day, but I forgot about it.
Yeah, because
I have no money.
It plays like a turn-style RPG, when basically you got a bunch of enemies on one side of the field, and another enemy, all your characters on one side of the field. It plays like Final Fantasy Tactics or Advanced, I think I want to call it.
It's going with the old school turn-based thing.
Yeah, like which is good. It's a really good, interesting game. It's the demo's not that long, but it's good. It's worth getting up, and anyone wants to support it, search Chrono Squad game into Google, take you to their website, buy it, support the project. It's an indie development as well. So yeah, moving from one Power Ranger news to the next Power Ranger news.
Power Rangers.
Shout Factory adds. I can't say that first word.
It's I can't say it, but it's
Sentai
Sentai Ranger.
Yeah, it's basically this franchise's version of the Power Rangers that got shown in the States.
Yeah, and it's Mighty Morphin. Well,
for some of you people who don't know, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers used footage from this Sentai Rangers. It wasn't the first one, but of the Super Sentai series, but it was one of them, and they decided to adapt it into American, and they took some of the footage. So
I hope it's successful because I want more seasons of Sentai coming to America.
I really want to watch it because from what I heard, I saw this Mars Girl, and I don't know, some people know Mars Girl, but she released this video and she talked about the original Super Sentai series that the Mighty Morphin was based on, and she said like the writing was much better, and I don't know, it just looks much more exciting in terms of writing, at least.
Yeah, because
I really want to check it out.
But yeah, again, in the terms of Sentai, very over the top, very dramatic and stuff like that. I don't really know much about Sentai. I do know the thing that got adapted into Power Ranger that it's based on and stuff like that. I know more about that and do this, but I think it's good that the Western audiences finally get to see the source material that's based on properly. And Sound Factory are one of the best companies to do this sort of stuff because they really do treat or handle the project they put in hand for anything to put onto DVD translator with the best, excellent quality you can imagine. So yeah, on to our last bit of move from Mighty Morphin Power Rangers and Sentais. We're going to Giant Big King of the Monsters now.
Go Godzilla!
Oh. So
everyone now.
That's what we're talking about here. A 6.6 replica Godzilla appears in Tokyo Midtown Garden, and also
the film opened on July 25th.
Yep.
And it was #1 in the Japan box office.
No, you gotta understand, Nick. That Godzilla, it lights up.
Yep.
And it lights up at night. There's a night show with that statue. It lights up at night.
That would be amazing to see.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And it does. I think periodically it does the atomic roar breath thing.
So yeah, I'm again. That's amazing that they built that giant statue. It does show how much the Japanese audience loved the Godzilla and stuff like that. And also, is anyone really surprised that Godzilla was winning weekend box office in Japan?
Yes, because they kept on going on about how Godzilla
was fat
because he's so fat.
Yeah. They're saying that he was an American fatty, and then I think the director of the movie said, I wouldn't be saying that because Godzilla back in the 80s had some serious thunder thighs.
That is true. Oh god, that's Gareth Edwards. I want to say the guy who's currently being picked by Disney to do a Star Wars film spin-off. So he did good. He's done a good job in the Godzilla film, but I think the Godzilla film had some problems. But again, I think they learned from their mistakes.
I haven't seen it yet because.
Well, at least why? Why haven't you seen it yet?
Because I'm broke and really I have no interest in seeing it.
And also he needs to save up for his shotgun funds as well.
No, I have to save up to go see Guardians of the Galaxy. Get it right.
You don't care about Guardians of the Galaxy. You hate everything. Because you're a lemon.
Wow.
Well, you got me there.
But yeah, it was really, really good. I'm happy to see Godzilla's doing well. The amount of Godzilla's doing well in Japan. And they announced the sequel at San Diego Comic-Con as well.
Yeah. Yeah, the sequel's coming after his spin-off movie with Star Wars. They
said they were gonna have monsters. Which one were the monsters again? It was Rodan. There was
Gigan. I think that's a good set of monsters to go with because when he was at Comic-Con, the director, he said they did okay at the box office standards, but I think because it done so well in Japan, I think it's still doing well. It's just push it over the $500 million mark.
Yeah, it did more than okay. He just wanted to say that to get people riled up to go see it again.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah. even though like a lot of people thought there were flaws and everything, I think it still introduced it was still a Godzilla movie. It introduced audiences to Godzilla. And I really liked it, even though it had some flaws. But I thought like Godzilla himself was awesome on screen.
Oh yeah, definitely.
That atomic breath.
And I don't care.
That atomic breath scene was amazing.
That was awesome. The final kill. Like,
we're not going to spoil it if you haven't seen it yet, but go and watch the film. It should be out on DVDs round about Christmas time, I'm guessing.
Well, actually, it's if you check on Amazon, it said that it's getting released sometime in September, actually.
Okay, well, again, round about that's leading up to Christmas, so, you know, it's perfect. It's a good Christmas gift.
Because no Godzilla and Godzilla.
Exactly. Again, it does make me laugh that some people said this is the worst Godzilla film of all time, when a lot of people seem to forget it's Godzilla Revenge.
Godzilla 98.
And that, so there's some worse Godzilla films out there. Yeah. But any closing thoughts to deal with Godzilla?
No, I got a closing thought, but it's not Godzilla, so I'll wait till everyone else has their.
Anyone else?
No Godzilla and Godzilla.
Again, King of the Monsters is back. That's all.
Yeah, I was gonna say the same thing actually.
So yeah.
Well, the last thing I want to say before we end this: why Square Enix? Why you give Japan the collector's edition?
And you just get a
HD remix, and we get a fucking pin, a collectible Disney pin. That's all we get.
Because they hate you, Tristan.
The news of Kingdom Hearts.
I don't care. This is my tangent. I do what I want.
Sorry about this, audience. I think Tristan's just became very salty all of a sudden.
No, I just want to know why.
It's full of salt.
Yeah,
no, you don't understand. They can get an OTS remake of the actual OTS from when they re-recorded everything. They get a figure and they get a collectible box set. Well, over here we get a fucking pin.
Again, the pin might be worth something in the future. You never know.
In 20 years, the only reason they did that is because the fucking Hot Topic pin that they had from Kingdom Hearts 1 is going for $200.
Well, exactly. That's the reason why. Now you know.
Because it took 10 years. I don't want to wait 10 years to get money.
So yeah, that's it for our new segment. We got our review segment now, and you know I said earlier at the beginning of the recording that we got Dragon Ball Z stuff to talk about. Well, our little film we were going to review is Dragon Ball Z Death Zone. So,
I was about to say,
go ahead, Carlton.
Drunk Gohan is back. I just started to realize they brought back from the first movie of Gohan being drunk in this new Battle of the Gods.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh my god, you're right. I just realized. He gets drunk again.
That's a brilliant reference. A really, really good subtle reference.
Yeah, that's actually a really good reference.
So yeah, this was Dragon Ball Z's first feature film. That's the thing, and it was very good. It was good, but it has its problems. But
it was okay.
Yeah,
that's what
it did what as a Dragon Ball Z movie has to do. Although the sad thing is that I don't know. They could have fixed a lot of things about it.
Oh,
I watched the dub, and
which version of the dub? The Ocean's dub or the Funimation dub?
We don't talk about the Ocean
Funimation dub.
We don't talk about the Ocean dub.
Funimation one.
We don't talk about the Ocean dub. That's never happened.
It's awesome. Rock the Dragon, man.
Big Green never happened.
But I don't know which version I watched.
It's the version if the opening starts with Rock the Dragon where you see the dragon come out, because they only showed clips from the first movie, the third movie, and I think from a couple clips from the Saiyan arc, and then it had Vegeta and Goku going Super Saiyan at the end.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, then I think I watched the Ocean dub. That explains so much.
That does explain a lot. But yeah, I think it's
dubbing.
It's okay dub. But it's
not the Ocean dub.
No, the Ocean dub is a piece of shit. Have you know, we were unlucky here. We got all the Ocean dubs for all the films here in the UK. And guess what the last film they dubbed here in the UK before they stopped doing it? And it was never released on DVD. It was the legendary Super Saiyan. Guess what they called it?
What?
The Attack of the Evil Space Monster. No, I shit you
That's
not.
Hilarious, man.
They aired this on Toonami, and I have never found a fucking rip of it anywhere. And to this day, I am still trying to find it because I want to show it to people and say, this shit happened.
Yeah.
It happened. Did it happen?
Yes.
Yeah, it's like
You
over
gotta
here.
be fucking kidding me.
No.
Over here in the States, Ocean stopped dubbing after the third movie, and then Funimation took over after that.
Yeah. But again, the Ocean dub still did it for the UK, though, unfortunately.
At least it didn't kill the series for you. Like one or the Forge or whatever
This is what happened. They went all the way up to the beginning of the Cell Saga. Then
And you got fucked out of that one.
No, what happened? They stopped it. Then they went all the way back at the beginning of when Trunks turned up to show the Funimation stuff.
You got fucked over because it's like the Ocean's dub in the U.S. They only dubbed all the way to the beginning of the Ginyu arc, and then after that it was Funimation for the rest of the way.
You lucky son of a bitches. But yeah, anything else about Death Zone we would like to say? I think Garlic Jr. was a good bad guy.
Garlic Jr. is always
He's the first one who really wishes for immortality.
And gets it.
Yeah, and gets it.
And then he comes back in a filler arc too.
That's
I skipped the filler arc. I didn't think it was worth it.
To be fair, it's the only good filler arc in Dragon Ball Z, I would say.
Mm-hmm.
Well, because the only heroes you got is Gohan and Krillin.
And
Piccolo. The best filler episode when Goku and Piccolo get their
driving license.
Yes. Best filler episode ever.
I'm on a highway to Hiffle.
You're gonna get us a copyright strike.
This is what happened when we got someone who sings on the channel.
Yeah, I sing a lot. Sorry.
Don't sue me, bro.
I'm not sorry. Actually, I love to sing. I'm passionate about singing.
But don't do it in the recording.
But yeah, I think with the problems that is with the whole Death Zone sort of thing, it's when the biggest one, which the characters entertain turn completely dumb, is when Piccolo and Goku are fighting Garlic Jr. They took the piss out of this on the Team 4 Stars dubbed. When they beat Garlic Jr. when he's in Immortality, by the way, and they beat him, and they're like, okay, let's go back to fighting between us now, and they completely forget that he's immortal.
Yeah,
it was really weird. I mean, like, can't they sense their power level, and like, didn't they forget about it? Even if they didn't know that he was immortal, can't they sense his power level?
Yo, power level means nothing in DBZ.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's very inconsistent.
DBZ's inconsistent.
It's true.
The overall plot feels like episodes 1 to like 3 or 4 extended. Gohan is kidnapped. Goku wants to go and rescue his son, and then Piccolo and Goku form a truce. I mean, and Gohan unleashes his special powers. It's just repetitive. Just like Lord Slug was just a King Piccolo arc, except like different. Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah.
Have you guys seen the Dragon Ball Z trailer by Mega something 64, Megabit 64?
Oh, I heard
it's extremely hilarious.
Oh, they're normally quite funny group of people to watch. Again, go and watch them. But yeah, any closing thoughts on this anime?
No, I don't have
if you watch CinemaSins, they did Dragon Ball Evolution. They take the piss out this, and then they actually go back. They go back and see the source material, and they say, "Why the fuck can't they do that?"
Yeah.
Oh.
Fair enough.
Also.
Well, I will say, like, action scenes are good. I mean, I like the use of color in this movie. Yeah, I pick up on details like that, but I like, there's one scene in which they have like a cool blue contrasted with this fiery red. I mean, I like the color design of this movie, and yeah, even though I think the story could have been better, at least it was okay. Yeah. As a Dragon Ball Z movie, it was okay.
Nick?
Anyone that watches B Team Rift, Dragon Ball Evolution, coming soon.
Good plug, man. Good plug. But yeah, that's it for our little podcast here and everything like that. And we sound like someone's having a hurricane on the side of their microphone.
Once that's that.
Yeah. So yeah, thank you guys for watching Operation Otaku episode 3. Again, this is a weekly episodic podcast, so expect us next week with some new news and also a new film to review. So to keep everyone happy, we're doing a One Piece film next. So thank you guys for watching. So everyone say goodbye.
Right. Bye bye.
Why Square Enix? Why?
Attack on Titan sucks.
One Piece sucks.
Oh well.
Bye.
Take care, guys. Bye.